Oh, fuck, we're live. We're live, aren't we?
We are live. This is part two. Part two. Conclusion from last night. Zach is still laughing. We had to do this in two parts because it just got out of control. We are in the middle. Now let me explain, Zach, if you don't mind, can I explain what's going on thus far?
Go ahead.
Okay. This is the Powerhouse of Horror discussion live stream part two. Now, what had happened was, and this is allegedly, in the middle of the live stream, Fuzzball had stolen Tim Atkins' house. Okay. We were talking about, we got one on the stream already here. If they're listening, that's great. We were talking about the Thorn trilogy. We're going to continue to talk about the Halloween Thorn trilogy, but right in the middle of everything, right in the midst, and this is all speculatory. This is all speculative. Fuzzball, one of our, Thomas Clark's on here. What's up, Tom? I'm explaining what happened allegedly last night, why we had to do a part two here. MJ Cinema's here. What's up? One of our Patreons on the live stream decided to steal Tim Atkins' house. Now, somehow he got me and Zach, a.k.a. That wasn't me, by the way. Somehow he got me and Zach, a.k.a. Optimus Prime on Maestro Megatron, involved in this whole house heist. Zach had the deed, and I rang the doorbell. Okay? So what we did is we went up to Tim Atkins' house. I rang the doorbell. Zach took the deed and smashed it so far and hard up into Tim Atkins' face, it stuck to his mustache. And mind you, when Tim Atkins came to the door, he had these red and white polka dotted 1982 boxer shorts on, and that was it. He had no socks on, no nothing. So as the deed to the house is stuck to his mustache, and I'm staring him down just like, we're taking the house. Fuzzball ran in behind us, somehow his house had a steering wheel, a gas pedal, and some gears, and he took it and drove it down the street. Now, here's the setting. The street was like a movie. It was like looking up a hill, looking up a grade. The sun was setting and the moon was starting to set, and all you saw was Fuzzball driving the mobile home, Tim Atkins' mobile home, up over the horizon, okay? All of a sudden, there was a big explosion. Boom! Big explosion. Okay, we don't know we don't know what it was. We don't know what the explosion was. Big explosion. All of a sudden, Fuzzball comes rolling back down the street of the hill on fire. So we had to put him out. We're patting him and rolling him and patting him. And we're like, where's the house? And Fuzzball goes, I don't know. And then Fuzzball fell into a 10-year coma. So he's in a comatose state, wrapped up in bandages and gauze. What's up, Maestro Starscream? I'm backtracking what happened last night while we're doing a part two. So now Tim Atkins had finally ripped the deed from his mustache. He goes like that. He's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. He goes like that. And he's like, where's my house, fellas? Because I want my pillow. And where's Mrs. Grimrich and Linda? So we're trying to figure out what happened. Fuzzball's in a coma right now. He can't give us a straight answer until he wakes up. We don't know what happened to Tim Atkins' house. Zach, do you have any thoughts? That wasn't me. That was my neighbor. Zach's still laughing. You gotta mind you before Optimus Prime, aka Zach Hall, goes on. It was a pretty funny situation. He's still laughing about it. I mean, if you would have seen the way Fuzzball come rolling down the street on fire after the explosion, you would have laughed. If you would have seen the way the deed to the house stuck to Tim Atkins' mustache and he had to rip it off in his boxer shorts, you'd be laughing too.
Ripping off too.
Yeah, the whole mustache ripped off.
Here's my thoughts on what happened.
Okay. All right, Zach.
I helped steal his fucking house, man. That's what I think fucking happened. I helped steal his fucking house.
And I am guilty too. I'm ashamed to admit that I helped steal the house. I did it. Uh, Tim Atkins is a good guy. I love him in The Fog. I love him in Halloween 3. I love him in Night of the Creeps. I loved him in Kid with Steve Thomas. How he's a good actor. He's a good guy. But the fact of the matter is, Fuzzball had a great idea. We couldn't resist. Fuzzball is very manipulative. He's very persuasive. So when he offered us free McDonald's French fries, we couldn't deny it. We're like, okay, man, we're down. We're down. We got it. So Tim, what we're going to do for you, and I'm doing this with the straightest face that I can possibly give. What we're going to do for you, Tim, is tonight we're going to take a survey of everybody that wants to start screaming content. I'm trying to keep a straight face here, man.
I can't.
Oh yeah, he was in Lead. He was in Lethal Weapon. He was also in Lethal Weapon. I'm sorry, but that just.
He was in it.
But anyways, we want everybody to get online while we're doing the live stream, do some investigating, try to find Tim Atkins' house because he did build a tent with sticks and newspaper, but Sylvia Mathis kicked it down. So he doesn't have his pillow. He doesn't have Linda. He doesn't have Mrs. Grimrich. He doesn't have his kids. He has nothing. Just the boxer shorts he had on and his bare feet. So just throughout the live stream here, we're going to try our best to talk about Halloween or any other horror movie you want to talk about. But if you have any clues, any idea what it might have happened to Tim Atkins' house, just come forward, let us know. And then me and Optimus Prime, a.k.a. Zach Hall, we're off to go get the house. That's the least. That's the least that we can do for this poor son of a bitch. Yeah, listen to MJ Cinema. That's a blue screen for you. Yeah, let's hope Bloodless doesn't find us here.
I don't care. I don't care if Bloodless shows up, but we've warned him. We've warned him already.
He
brings up Corey Cunningham one fucking time.
He's getting blocked. He's getting blocked.
Tim Atkins showed up. Glad you're having fun at my expense.
Tim Atkins gets a blue screen. Tim, just let me level with you, brother. We're gonna get your house back, all right? And for Christ's sakes, would you put some pants on? Just find your pair of pants. Borrow your girlfriend's pants. I don't care. Just we don't want to see you in those boxer shorts anymore. Thomas Clark said his parents sent Bloodless. Yeah, he probably sent him to bed already.
And guys, already just for the record, just for the fucking record, guys, I'm drunker than hell right now. So
Zach Hall's drunk. That's fine. Enjoy. I'm high. I'm hopped up and high on caffeine. The live stream's already getting out of control. The jig is up. Tim Atkins is on here. We're gonna find your house, bro. Don't worry. You can keep driving around in the fog, pick up Jamie Lee Curtis, do whatever you got to do. But we'll get your
get your ball shows up in the chat. Then there's gonna be a confrontation.
I hope it doesn't. Hope it doesn't come to a confrontation. The only confrontation I can foresee going, Zach, is that Bloodless brings up Corey if he finds us. Which it won't be very long of a confrontation because he's going to get blocked. So
I told him if he mentions Corey Cunningham one time, he's getting spanked and sent to his room.
And again, like I said, you should not have said that out loud.
He knows. Regardless if I say it out loud or not, he knows. He knows better. He knows better.
So here's the scenario for everybody. Instead of Ted Hollister being the one that got blown into Swiss cheese behind the bush in Halloween 4, what if it was Tim Atkins? What if instead of shit Earl, it's Ted Hollister? What if instead it was shit Earl, it's Tim Atkins? I mean, that would probably go pretty cool in that movie, don't you think?
Then he wouldn't have to worry about somebody stealing his house.
No. And see, we might have solved your problems for you, Tim. We'll give you blue screen for Halloween 4 and a blue screen because we come up with a good positive idea for you. If you got turned into Swiss cheese behind the bush instead of tail, it says Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2. Definitely Evil Dead.
Evil Dead 2.
Oh, you like Evil Dead 2?
Love them both, but
All
I
right.
prefer Evil Dead 2.
And then out of both of them, I prefer overall Army of Darkness.
I'm not the biggest Army of Darkness fan. I love it, but I like Evil Dead 1 and 2 the best. But I love Army of Darkness.
More horror based. Army of Darkness was more action packed adventure, but I love it.
I like that remake they did too. I thought it was done pretty well.
I thought they did okay. I thought they did good on the remake as well, brother.
It was pretty good. I
read what Thomas Clark just said. Atkins' mustache wouldn't allow that to happen. I mean, what is his mustache? Kevlar? Is it a Kevlar mustache? Did they start? Justin Lowell says Army of Darkness. That's a blue screen. Cult Classic Gage. Cassie's on here. Yes, there you need to watch Army of Darkness. That's a blue screen for Cassie as well. So if his mustache is Kevlar, as soon as as soon as he stood up, he's like, I'm Tim Atkins. They started shooting, and the bullets is bouncing off his Kevlar mustache. Like, just like that. That's how it went down. Okay, you know what? Blue screen again for Maestro Starscream. That's good. I like that. Thomas Clark. That. Everybody's on blue screen right now. So far, we've got a good positive. Besides Tim Atkins' house not being found,
we've not had a red screen tonight either.
Look, Tim Atkins is laughing. I should keep a blue screen all night now. If Atkins is actually laughing on the live stream, that is good news right there.
Oh, my buddy Justin's watching. Fucking, he says Army of Darkness. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that dude's one of my good friends in real and
good
in
deal.
person. He's a pretty cool guy.
Good deal. Welcome to the chat, Justin Lowell. Appreciate your answer. I'm a big Army of Darkness fan too. Tim, I guess Tim's excited and laughing because his Kevlar mustache saved him from the hillbilly mob. There we go. MJ Cinema likes the mask in H4. I don't mind it either.
I don't mind it. I thought it was fine.
Cassie's brought up Tim Atkins' cheeks. So yes, Cassie has brought something good up here. Yes, we got to see Tim Atkins' cakes in Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. We got to see his cakes. So instead of the Kevlar mustache, did he just turn around and they shoot Tim Atkins' cakes? I mean, what's going on here? Help us out.
That's just blood squirting out of his cakes. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Right out of it. It's like, it's like. MJ Cinema, I agree with you. Some and some parts of the mask did look kind of creepy.
Halloween 4 mask actually does look like the actor Mike Myers. I can't unsee it. Does look like Mike Myers, the actor.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to look at the camera and go. So I married an axe murderer.
That's what I think too.
So yeah, blue screen for Cassie. Caffeine, baby. You just keep drinking that water, Zach. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there, buddy. There you go.
A little bit less fuzzy.
Okay, he's snapping out of it a little bit. If anybody knows how to get rid of a hangover, it's Tim Atkins because he was drunk at Halloween 3 all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
MJ Cinema said
the mask wasn't that bad.
It was there. Some of the shots of the mask were pretty bad. The CGI, of course.
The main mask, I think, is actually pretty good. They use that other mask that looks like a damn alien. I don't like that one, but the main mask, I actually really like that one.
Gotcha. Cassie had too many Cap and Cokes tonight. Gotcha. Yeah, that Coke, man, it'll get
You
you
gotta watch
started.
those
Get you
Coca-Colas.
psychedelic. It'll start getting you psychedelic like this. Yeah, MJ. Yeah, we were just talking about the cinema. 500,000 different masks.
They
And
even used, I think at the beginning, they used the Part 6 mask, didn't they?
you know what? It does kind of look like it. Yeah, it really does. They replicated the Part 6 mask good, and then they had to go with another mask.
Because Part 6 wasn't canon. That's why. That's right.
Hey, by the way, that wasn't me. That was my neighbor. I'm serious. Yeah, just right over there. That ignorant flagellance is due east over this way.
The CGI mask looked horrible. Yeah, that horrible CGI mask. I don't know why the fuck they use that.
I don't. It was a recap of the 8-6 mask. Okay, that makes sense. You know what? I've got to bring up once again, blue screen for everybody. Bloodless Legacy is still not on the stream. This is great.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, we'll just. But by God, Zach, you'll know when he's on. Trust me. Yeah.
Corey Cunningham. Trust me, I'm preparing for it. I'm preparing for it.
Just that very name gets the red screen. Just play some late 60s music and psychedelic lights, and I'm super light. Oh, yeah. Got some music going over there, Zach. I got the lighting for Cassie.
I don't.
There it is.
I do. When Bloodless Legacy comes up, I do have the belt to whoop his ass with.
Oh, yeah. He's getting the strap. The multicolored lighting is just for you, Cassie. We need some. We need some of that deep bass groove 60s for the background for you now. Yeah, Bloodless probably did like the CGI mask. Yeah. Bloodless Legacy is a CGI mask, in my opinion.
Guys don't seem to like Bloodless Legacy too much.
We're not the biggest fan. I mean, if he would talk about something else rather than Corey Cunningham, he's more than welcome. But that's kind of a tough order.
I'm sure the whole thing was funny at first, but I bet after the 9 millionth time it gets old.
You know what? Cassie's appreciating the lighting in the 60s bass groove, so we can give her some Steely Dan too.
Whatever.
Call her Deacon Blues. Yeah.
Peter Anthony's live stream. Who's Peter Anthony?
No, I don't know who Peter Anthony is.
Thomas Clark said, "Did you see Peter Anthony's live stream earlier?" I missed that. I don't know who Peter Anthony is.
I'm having trouble remembering who that is too. So therefore, Tom Clark, we have missed it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate Bloodless either, but I'm not a Bloodless fanboy. How about that? That sounds like a more suitable answer, don't you think, Zach?
I don't know Bloodless, but I do know that the whole Corey Cunningham thing is going to get old really quickly here.
Okay, and that's my point. Picture him on your live stream. I do a live stream every Tuesday and Friday night. Every Tuesday and Friday night for over an hour and a half. That's all you get. It would start to get old. See?
Yeah. I can feel it getting old already.
You're right. He made some of the Friday the 13th fan movies. Okay. So is his YouTube channel named under Peter Anthony, I'm assuming? Because if so, I'll go check it out. So I love me some Friday the 13th.
I like some Friday the 13th as well.
Hell yeah. Love me some Tim Atkins too. Where's he at? Come on, Tim. You've been again. He's sitting back. We're actually having a serious live stream now, Tim. You can chime in. We're not being silly or belligerent right now.
Well, he probably sees me laughing, and then he it just causes him to seethe with anger. And
Yeah, he's sitting back there. My house. Yeah, I'm gonna get that son of a bitch. Yeah.
he's probably typing messages and then deleting them, saying he better not send those.
Yeah, then he deletes it. Put your put your big boy pants on, Tim Atkins. Let's go, buddy. No, wait, I just want you to put some pants on, period. Because when we came to the door to take your house, no pants. We don't want to see your cake. We don't want to see your cakes.
Oh, Tim Atkins
Okay.
is enjoying the stream.
He's enjoying the stream. Blue screen for Tim. Okay.
If we had $1 for every time Bloodless mentions Corey Cunningham, we'd be able to purchase all 52 states.
Yeah, you got that right. That's
Yeah.
a good analogy. That's a very good analogy right there. So far we're bringing up the H2O masks. Besides some of the masks, Zach, what was some of the things you didn't like about H2O? Anybody in the live stream? What's some of the shit in H2O where you were just kind of like, you know what? I could have done without that. I could have done without this.
H2O I think it's a good movie, but if there's one thing about me that one thing about H2O that bugs me, I'd say the fact just where the whole movie takes place at. It just doesn't feel like Halloween. I think the rest of the movie's fantastic, but
yeah,
I'd
just
change
no Halloween.
up.
No Halloween atmosphere is what you're saying.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'd change that about H2O. Other than that, H2O is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's real good in my book. I used to not like it, but as the years went and the more I watched it, I appreciate it.
He didn't like the soundtrack.
I didn't care much. I mean,
I'd take whatever.
It. I could take it or leave it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. The big name actors.
Yeah. You could have done with Josh Hartnett and LL Cool J.
I just wanted Josh Hartnett to comb his fucking hair. I mean, that's all I wanted to do. And what's ironic is the part when they're in town and he's talking to his mother. There's a barbershop behind him. You know, you're looking at his defunct hair that's worse than Tim Atkins' hair in Halloween 3 in the fog.
I think Josh Hartnett's acting is a little bit wooden too.
Oh yeah, he couldn't. Michael Myers is dead.
Michael Myers.
You said yourself.
Dead.
Yeah, that's how he said it. Michael Myers is dead. You said yourself you saw him burn.
Jumanji. The kid there from Jumanji was fucking weird. I didn't like it.
Oh, good God.
Michelle Williams, though, she's always been sexy and she's nice to look at in that movie.
She did a good job in it, I thought.
I did too. Out of the kids, I thought she did the best.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Jamie Lee was better in H2O than 2018. Her character was just a lot better.
Agree with you. She was actually likable in that.
She wasn't a fucking it actually made sense too, the way she acted in H2O versus how she acted in 2018. It made
that was
the thing is that if you think Halloween 1 is the only one that's canon and Halloween 2 never happened, then Jamie Lee in 2018, her character completely overreacts to the whole fucking. Where H2O, I feel like it's more realistic. Her character is more realistic. That's how she would actually be after dealing with that. That's just how I feel about it.
Instead of doing target practice on mannequins in her backyard, yeah, I totally agree.
She moves away, tries to move on with her life, has an alcohol problem. Makes sense.
More suitable. Makes more sense and more suitable. Yeah, that's blue screen there. Totally freaking agree. They made her insufferable and so unlikable in the 2018 trilogy. I wanted to just bust through the screen and punch her in the face myself.
Her acting was really good. It's just the way her character was written.
Yes.
In 2018, I thought the way she acted what she was supposed to do, I thought she did well, but it's just the way her character was written. It's just I just didn't believe it.
No, wasn't believable at all. No, I'm with you. I'm with you, Zach. Part 2 needed more recognition. I agree. That's my favorite sequel in the series, anyways. My personal favorite sequel in the sequel is Halloween 2. So, 1981. Let me specify.
I would say either it's a tie between 4 and H2O. I'd say it would be my favorite sequels.
Would be your favorite? All right.
I used to not like Halloween 2, the original, but I like it. It's just I do have my problems with it, but I do like it overall.
The main thing that I love about that growing up and especially now is there's more going on than just seeing Laurie in the hospital waiting to know if Michael's coming. There's scenes with the cops with Loomis, and I mean there's just a lot more going on, man. That's why I like Halloween 2 personally.
Yeah. It's an enjoyable movie. I just think in the middle, I think it kind of drags a little bit, but that's just me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll give you that. It drags. It's not the most fast paced Halloween sequel in the series.
At least it builds tension.
The most exciting part is Ben Tramer getting plowed. We talked about it last night.
Where the cop would have ran into the van regardless if Ben Tramer was there or not. Yeah.
Sheriff Brackett, I couldn't see him. Couldn't stop. Now you got to do the Deputy Hunt. You got to do the Hunter Von Leer. They found 3 kids across the street from the door. One of them was Eddie. What? Come on, I'll drive. And then they damn near leave Loomis.
That's hilarious.
He barely makes it in the car, man.
Yeah. I love the continuity of it, parts 1 and 2, like one big movie. That's what I was saying. It's like the same way I view Rocky 1 and 2. You could make Rocky 1 and 2 one big movie, just like you can Halloween 1 and Halloween 2.
Yep.
It's almost like think about it, like back in the day, VHSs for like the big 3-hour blockbusters like Titanic and Braveheart and shit like that. They always had two different VHS tapes because they all couldn't fit on one tape. That's kind of like almost how I view Halloween 1 and 2. It's like one big movie on 2 separate VHS tapes. It's the way
you know what? You're on to a good idea there. How about they splice the 2 movies for an anniversary, like especially for the 45th anniversary coming up. Splice the 2 movies together where you don't have to change the disc.
Yeah.
Just make it
like that.
Yeah, make it all one continuous movie, part 1 and 2. I mean, as soon as he shoots him off the balcony 7 times, but claims it's only 6, pick it up from there and go on to Halloween 2, man. So yeah, I love Dr. Loomis, but he's a fucking liar. I shot him 6 times.
Well, I came up with a theory about that. I think Dr. Loomis had a second gun because he does give Laurie a second gun at the end of Halloween 2. So
actually, contraire, sir. That was the gun that he took from the U.S. Marshal before they went to the hospital. Yeah.
Did he pick the gun up after he? Oh, he stole the gun. Yeah, he stole the gun. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's okay though. That's all right.
Fuck. I fucked that up.
I have a feeling I had to handcuff you to the wheel, but I have a feeling we're gonna need you in there. Can I trust you? What have I got to lose? Except my job. Your life.
Which he ultimately ended up losing. MJ Cinema, Halloween Kills was way too long. It was literally 2 hours of stupid crap. If they'd have cut some of that movie out, it actually probably would have been better.
Okay. And I can tell you what they could have cut out. The 15, 20 minutes of them running through the hospital going, Evo dies tonight. Cut that out.
You want to know why I liked Halloween Kills the first time I watched it is because I got up and went to the bathroom during all that crap. So when I sat down and watched it again, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you were...
It's like, this is like way too damn long.
See... You should have went back to the can. When you rewatched it, you should have went back to the can again.
Yeah.
Because that's where the movie went at that part, in the can.
Yeah, it did. He wants Rob Zombie to return to Halloween. I don't think we need to do that. I think he's already told his vision.
He blew his wad. Yeah, it's. No,
He didn't do a bad job or anything. I just, he's
he
already.
didn't do a bad job. Compared to the Scum Cum House, yeah, he didn't do a bad job at all.
He kind of put his own spin on it, and some people liked it, some people don't. I mean, it's more of a respectable job than what Cum House did.
Yeah.
At least Rob
Damn,
Zombie
Zach.
made it his own.
Zach had a little accident there. You all right there, Zach? You have to go to the can. You have to go to the can again.
No can. I need to pull up the chat and see.
Allergies, man, are killing me.
Make sure everybody's
Thomas
behaving.
Clark loved the Halloween 3 references.
Yeah. Rob Zombie, you love Rob Zombie's first Halloween. I like his second one better, but that's just me. I thought both of them were pretty good. Pretty good. People
I love
Go ahead.
I love the first 20 minutes of Rob Zombie's H2. That's great in the hospital. That part's great. Yes.
I like the part where he kills the rednecks, the dude, the long haired curly head dude.
Oh yeah.
He puts them on the antlers and he drags that blonde chick out in the field. Fucking stabs. I love that whole scene. It's brutal.
Yeah, it's like he finally snaps out of it and comes back to his blood rage.
Yeah. I mean, it's a different type of Michael Myers. It's not the type of Michael Myers that you and I were ever used to, but he was still fucking scary as hell. It's just in a different way.
So when you're 6'7" walking around in a hoodie and that mask, you're gonna be scary. Yeah, I don't care who you are. And let's not forget Zombies H2. They finally killed. I love Danielle Harris, by the way.
I like, what I really liked about Rob Zombie's Halloween 2? I like that they went into the psychological effects of her realizing that she's Michael's sister, because really we didn't really get that in the original series, but she finally realizes that Michael Myers is her brother. I really like the way Rob Zombie did that.
Yeah, he was very smart. I got you on that one. Yeah, that's blue screen for that. I totally agree with you. And you really don't think about that till you really kind of sit down and think about that.
Yeah, because in the original series, we never got Laurie's realization that Michael is her brother, but Rob Zombie gave us that, and he did it in such a way that it was just really well done, and I think people shit on that movie.
She was mind fucked.
Yeah, I like where her character goes, that girl next door type of nerdy vibe from the first one, and then she becomes like this really grungy fucking. She's got dreadlocks and everything. She's just a total fucking mess. That's kind of how I would expect her to be after the events of the last movie. That's my personal opinion.
I guess you could say she transcended.
Yeah, except it was actually done well, unlike another Halloween series.
Yeah, because that transition in 2018 that wasn't done well at all.
Didn't make any sense whatsoever.
At
least Rob Zombie's films make sense. You don't have to you may not like them, but they make sense.
Yeah. 2018s they start not to make a whole lot of sense. Just like Tim Atkins' house being missing, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what Fuzzball was thinking, man.
I don't know. He shouldn't have took the house, man.
Yeah, well, we shouldn't have helped out. I don't know why we felt compelled. I don't know why we felt obliged. Because, I mean, we really got off pretty good and easy, Zach, because instead of Tim Atkins answering the door in his boxer shorts, he could have just been wearing his cakes. So we really got lucky.
But naked, too.
Yeah, he could have shoved his cakes in our face and was like, "You can't look away. You can't look away."
Not saying I don't mind a good cake shoved in my face, but not from
not Tim Atkins cake.
No.
Tim Atkins cake. If you, by God, you never want Tim Atkins cake shoved in your face.
I guess if I was a horny middle-aged woman, then sure, but unfortunately, I'm not that.
Fuzzball had bloodless laughing gas. I think you might be right. That's why I went ahead and just stole the house. Sylvia Mathis got off.
See, I know where they're getting the stealing the house thing because when I get drunk, I like to accuse people of stealing my house. That's where this whole joke is stemmed from.
So that's where they're getting it. All right.
Yeah, they're making fun of me, which is fine. I don't care.
And Sylvia brings up a good point. Poor Tim doesn't have a house anymore. What are we gonna do, Tim? Tim, if you're still on the live stream, what are you gonna do, bro?
You're gonna have to contact a real estate agent or something. Maybe a lawyer as well.
Yeah, he's gonna have to start dancing, showing off those cakes.
I'm sure he probably paid off his fucking student loans doing that shit.
Sylvia said, "No, we're laughing with you." All right. So there you go, Zach. They're laughing.
At least laughing with me.
That wasn't me. That was my neighbor.
That was him next door.
Right. Due east. Resurrection is one to put on for a bad movie night with some buddies and some beer. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I actually don't think there's parts of Resurrection I actually like. I really like that they got the house right, and I like Michael Myers in the movie. Other than when he gets yelled at by Busta Rhymes and doesn't fucking stab that.
Yeah,
there's other than them movie that are good.
Right. Other than them showcasing Busta Rhymes back then, yes, Myers, the movie's good. Good concept. It's never been done before. And they pulled it off. It was good. But yeah, it was 2002. They were showcasing Busta Rhymes, and I'm just like, get out of here. You don't know what to do about your house, Tim. Well, I mean, the thing is, you don't have a house. So, I mean, Tim,
I can help you get a new one. I'll help you get a new one. Yeah,
we'll start shaking your cakes, make some money. Yeah, start. Here, I'll put the lighting on for you. start shaking the cakes. Get enough money, we'll get your house back. Fuzzball is not on the live stream, like I said, because he's still in his 10-year coma after the explosion. I don't even, Zach, any ideas where the explosion came from?
No.
I don't either. I don't have a clue, bro. I can't figure it out.
Halloween Resurrection, for the most part, is actually not bad. The first 15 minutes of Resurrection, actually, I don't think is bad at all. I actually don't think it's bad at all.
The introduction's good. Yeah. But Thomas Clark's right. It's a dated movie. It's dated now.
The whole reality, like they make comments like if you do something, you're gonna get voted off the island. It's like kids today they don't know what shit like that means. They don't know.
No, they don't. Nope. So Tim Atkins is asking for GoFundMe.
I said I'd help you get a new house.
Hate to tell you, Tim, but the cakes in your pants is your GoFundMe, buddy. That's what's gonna fund you.
He's gonna have to fight hobos for a pair of sunglasses now.
Oh, I can see. So Tim Atkins is stuck in 1982, so he's like, I'm gonna get these sunglasses, man.
Have like a big fight, like in the movie. You ever seen the movie They Live with Roddy Piper?
Oh yeah.
Have a big fight scene. Just a big fight to get him to put on a pair of sunglasses. It went on for like 10 minutes of just non-stop, just brawl.
Put on the glasses. No.
That's a classic.
Well,
movie.
Sylvia Mathis, if you've seen Halloween 3, Tim Atkins definitely has some mad cakes.
He does.
There
he is.
There's Fuzzball. Fuzzball made it out of his coma.
Tim, you need to not worry about getting sunglasses and worry about getting a new house.
So
This is going to be a big fight in the comments. I can see it already.
we were having dinner.
We're going to have a big fight in the comments.
So Fuzzball, what was the explosion at the top of the hill when you took off at the house, man? Help us out here. There was an explosion. You came rolling. Yeah, you came rolling down the hill, Fuzzball, on fire. We put you out. You fell into a coma. What caused the explosion at the top of the hill when you drove the mobile home off? Tim Atkins' mobile home. Help us out here, bro. We need the answers. He's getting evidence. So he... Sylvie man, the house spontaneously combusted. Must have been all that ass juice from Tim Atkins that spilled out. Fuzzball probably lit a cigarette when he was driving.
MJ Cinema asks, why couldn't Halloween Ends kill off JLC like Resurrection did? I'm gonna tell you why right now. Because back when Halloween Resurrection came out, there was none of this SJW woke bullshit. The reason Jamie Lee Curtis lived in Halloween Ends is the female power Me Too bullshit. That's the only reason she fucking survived. It wasn't about narrative. It wasn't about a conclusive story. It was about pushing a feminist SJW agenda. That's why.
Boom. You took the words right out of my mouth, Zach. Blue screen. So, Fuzzball had to get rid of the evidence. So you sacrificed yourself, putting yourself into a coma by getting rid of the evidence, Fuzzball. That's pretty admirable.
I've seen him do some really crazy stuff.
Well, that was one of them.
And he took the house right out of Tim's lot.
Yeah, you drove it right out of Tim's lot.
Fucking pedal to the floor.
Yeah. Cigarette in his mouth. He had the stogie in his mouth looking in the rear view, and he's like, I'm heading to Texas. Yes, Jamie Lee Curtis definitely ruined the Halloween franchise, a stupid bitch.
Wasn't just her. It was the whole fucking group of those idiots that ruined it. GLC just being the most vocal out of them.
Yeah. Sylvia Mathis says that they lived there now. They rebuilt it. That's a lot of house to build, man.
Fuzzball says the septic tank and everything dragging shit off. So he was dragging the septic. Fucking took the septic.
Oh my god.
I can't fucking believe that.
You know, what's funny is Tim Atkins, when he was chasing him in his boxer shorts and bare feet, he was actually slipping in the shit on the street.
Tim Atkins, can you confirm this?
Yeah, Tim, did you confirm that all this happened to your house? I mean, God only knows. If he's even still on here, he's probably just sitting back cracking up at us. Like the oil spill from other cars.
There he is. There's Tim Atkins.
His answers are getting short. He's getting frustrated. I can hear his tone of voice in the comments. Zach, he's like, I'm here.
I'm here. I'm just kind of getting tired of this. So, Tim, this fucking troll, I swear.
Yeah, Tim, any luck in the house hunting market today, man?
Especially with those increased real estate fucking prices.
Yes. Inflation, all of it.
Thanks, Biden.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Shit for brains. Tim Atkins says he's busy. He's looking at a home house journal. He's got the paper. Yeah, Fuzzball says finding a house. Yeah, he's busy finding a house.
MJ Cinema. I wish Halloween stopped after Rob Zombie's Part 2. 10 was more than enough. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
And, you know, I'll give them 2018. They should have stopped there, you know?
Yeah. 2018 is a decent comeback, but it wasn't anything special.
No.
They just didn't need to keep carrying it on and on and on and on. Turn this thing fucking. There we go.
Yeah, you turn it.
Wouldn't bother Tim not with me around, at least. What? Wouldn't bother Tim. Oh, because he might steal his house again. That's why.
Yeah.
Tim doesn't need to be advertising that he's trying to find a house right now, considering that Fuzzball is in the chat.
Yeah, because Fuzzball got a kleptomaniac problem, man. Kleptomania likes to steal people's houses.
Yeah. Fucking kleptomaniac,
So,
house thief, motherfucker.
Yeah, no shit. So, Tim, I hear that the Myers house from Halloween 5 is on the market. Are you going to buy it? That's a good question.
You gotta, Tim. You have to.
You have to buy that house, man.
Gotta buy that house. You gotta jump on that.
He said, "I'm here. I'm busy." Sons of bitches talk about me in my house.
Let's be real. He's arranging an appointment to go look at the Halloween 5 house.
Yeah. We figured it out. Okay. The chat just dropped to 7 from 8 to 7. He got mad and left.
He'll be all right.
Yep, that wasn't me. Never.
I heard they might be making a new Friday the 13th movie. I'm a bit scared of what if they're going to make it woke. Probably.
Well, probably. I don't trust any of this shit these days. Sylvia said, "What house?"
The Michael Myers house from Halloween Part 5, Gothic mansion. Even though that's not what Myers house was in the first film at all. I don't know why they fucking decided to use the Gothic mansion.
Oh, because the director, Dominique Othran-Girard, said that
cool.
he liked the way the house looked and he made a decision. That's what he said.
But it's not exactly accurate with the first and the second film.
No. So he's basically admitting that he spit and took a shit on the franchise just to go with what he likes.
Yeah. He's an idiot. Fuzzball just said, if they make a new Friday movie, I'm stealing all the dreams. So you like back up your truck and then hook up the ball and hitch and just fucking
gone. Sylvia's helping.
I would not put it past these two to actually steal casting trailers.
So, that's actually a good idea Fuzzball has. It's going to cease the production of the woke Friday the 13th if he steals all the casting trailers.
If we find out it's woke, we're sabotaging the production. Fuck it.
Yes, yeah. We're sending Fuzzball.
We don't want just Friday the 13th. We want real Friday the 13th.
Please. Oh my God.
So you should see that fucking Velma cartoon for fucking Scooby-Doo.
No. I've already done a video for it. No.
Yeah, I can watch it.
Yeah, it's insufferable trash, Zach. Go back to my channel sometime this next week, and it's labeled Velma is trash. Yeah, it's terrible.
From what I heard. I got to get up for 1 second. You entertain the crowd.
Sure, I'm going to start juggling. we're gonna juggle. Sylvia, you're pretty excited. You're pretty excited to know where the filming is going to be, so you can help take the trailer to the Fuzzball. You know what? That is some good teamwork commitment right there. You guys really have a good program going on here. Like some people, they deliver the mail. Some people work at Amazon. Some people are in construction, mow lawns. You guys still houses and trailers. You guys really got a good program going on, and I respect that. Especially when it comes to making fun of Tim Atkins and making his life miserable by taking his house. So kudos to you guys. I agree with you, MJ Cinema. Sylvia Mathis saying this is not in construction. She said destruction. You're going to cancel the ability to live in a decent blue screen for you, Fuzzball. See, Fuzzball is giving back to the good people like us. He's Fuzzball's getting rid of all these people in the cancel culture. He's stealing their houses. So if they ain't got a house, a roof over their head, they can't cancel us anymore. So Fuzzball and Sylvia they really got a good technique going on here.
Cancel culture. I think cancel culture. I think it has a place in society, but I don't. I think it's.
I don't.
I think. I guess maybe if it was somebody that did something like really bad, and there was like all the evidence that they did something really bad, then sure. But you can't cancel somebody for saying something you don't like. That's ridiculous.
And especially when you try to do it to those side of the people, it's usually the people. I'll go ahead. It's usually the people on the left. They want to cancel all the shit on the right. But if you go and try to shove shit back in their face, they're all like, "Oh no, you can't do that!" Blah, 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 blah.
Racist, homophobe.
Yeah, you're fascist. You're fascist. You're homophobe. Yeah. My main advice to give to you people in that is if you're gonna throw rocks, don't live in a fucking glass house. How about that?
They need the woke crowd needs to shut the fuck up. I don't care.
Fuzzball says it's not crime, it's a business. Yes, Fuzzball, you have a good business going on.
We do.
Sylvia, man, we make a living where you live. That's how the campaign commercial goes. And trust us when we say we make a living off where you live. And then she looks around, or where you don't live. Blue screen for that one. That's good.
Yep.
Oh, shit. You drinking that water, Zach? You hanging in there? You doing all right?
Hanging in there. I'm feeling better.
We'll wrap 10 more minutes, man, because
yeah.
I know how you feel. You're coming down off that alcohol buzz. You're starting to get tired. I've been, brother, back in my drinking days.
Yeah. They made Texas Massacre what? Not exactly. I don't know. The way he started hacking up all the people on the bus after they threatened to cancel him, that makes me think
I thought that was funny.
It was.
Because that's how those stupid ass kids are today. One more step, bro, and you're canceled. And they get chopped up. I was like, yes.
And you got people crawling out the fucking windows and everything, and he's dragging them back in and hacking them up the chains. Yeah. That's fucking badass. I warm up to that movie every time I watch it. I hated it on first viewing, and now I kind of dig it more.
Yeah, because you just brought it up. You figured it out. If you really pay attention, they're making fun of the woke and cancel culture. He's killing them off.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Read Fuzzball there.
What the fuck? football.
Yeah. Tim Atkins. The only way Tim Atkins is woke is that he woke up in his grass. He woke up homeless right now. So Sylvia and Fuzzball, you have completed your mission of Tim Atkins. I'm busy. Reminds me of Sam Elliott on Tombstone. Hey, how about you? You're a lawman once. I'm busy. We're all busy. I'm sorry, man, but you're barking up the wrong tree. In fact, I ain't got that tree no more. It came with the house.
Fucking hilarious.
Tim, I'm busy.
I'm busy.
We're all busy.
I'm busy. Boy, Sam, does it?
Sam, I'm sorry, man, but you're barking up the wrong tree.
He's cooking beans over a fire.
Beans over a fire. Yeah, that's cussing us. He's got the cast iron skillet over the plate. Those sons of bitches.
And Fuzzball decided to make fun of him by saying, "This is what happens when you miss rent." They're coming to repossess your fucking house.
He's all stern as sons of bitches. I didn't do anything to them.
Oh my god!
Oh, come on, birds! Don't do this to me. This ain't got nothing to do with you, Wyatt. This ain't got nothing to do with you, fuzzball.
Michael Myers from the Thorn trilogy is hanging out in my basement. He was really mad that he was replaced by the old geezer in the Scumhouse trilogy. Well, I would say I believe you, but remember, I killed Michael Myers and I pulled his fucking head off.
So, MJ Cinema, either you started drinking,
unless
you started drinking, yeah.
It's a certain individual that's not to be mentioned in this fucking stream that we've already mentioned. But
right.
We don't want to wake up Bloodless Legacy.
You do not. Do not look in the mirror and say his name 5 times in the mirror.
Because he will be there. Corey Cunningham. No thanks.
Versus
Superman. Batman.
Versus Ghostface Shotgun in Scream 6. He didn't fix the damn door. Uh-oh. That's a good question. When's the next practice? When's the next band practice, Zach?
Supposed to be tomorrow around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Hopefully you get some sleep.
Time never changes, and yet they all ask anyway. Time never fucking changes.
And remember one thing, Sylvia Mathis: time waits for no one.
Time waits for no one.
Well, got about 2 minutes left here. Any final thoughts, Zach, aka Optimus Prime, on the Thorn trilogy?
It's good.
I thought we had a good discussion last night and tonight about the Thorn trilogy.
It's good. It's not great. It's not perfect, but it's fun. It's a fun trilogy.
And it's better in 2018.
Anything's better. Well, I shouldn't say anything's better than 2018 because I've seen movies that are worse. I've seen movies that are worse than Ends. I honestly have, but
I have to. It's just I'm still so irritated and pissed off about shit dick Ends that I still break it. I'm out of control.
Oh, he made a Spider-Man reference. He didn't fix the damn door. Spider-Man 3.
He did.
You'll get you ready.
I missed that too. He didn't fix the damn door. MJ Cinema with you. I love the Thorn trilogy. That's the main one I grew up with was the Thorn trilogy. So, because I'm an old geezer. That wasn't me. That was my neighbor.
The original 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 is how I view Friday the 13th 1 through 4. It's like one big story.
Totally agree.
I don't really watch.
You know what? That's our next good discussion right there, Zach.
Friday.
The continuity between parts Friday the 13th, part 1 through 4. That's a good continuity right there. We could talk about that next live stream, dude.
That to me is the story of Friday the 13th, and I like part 5 and part 6, but part 4 to me is the ending. Like there wasn't really any need to go further.
Nah. I love part 6. Part 6 is probably the best directed. Like I said, we can save this for another live stream. I could totally talk about some Friday the 13th, man.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I'll close with this part 6. I love that one. It's the best directed one. It's a spoof parody of its own movie. If you look at some of the scenes and the lines and the jokes in the movie, it's making fun of the Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah.
And it's clever. It's so freaking clever, dude.
6 is a good movie. It's a decent continuation.
Yeah, it is. Starscream, I agree with you. That's anyways.
I don't give a fuck about Lord of the Rings anyway, so
maybe 20 years ago I might have gave a little bit of a shit about it. Even back then I didn't care too much about it, but whatever. I thought they were kind of neat about 20 years ago. I was like, oh, they're okay. Kind of neat for its time.
Like 4 hours long. Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I got time sitting.
Hey, Tim.
Hours that bull.
Oh, Tim said, great stream. Thanks, Tim. Hey, thanks for being here, buddy. Thanks for being a good sport.
Good luck with the new house.
Good luck with the new house, man. I'm sorry that we had to take it.
Yeah. You just weren't for that. I'm sorry. That's what happens.
Chucky said I need to put some deodorant on. Well, that's a shame because the next time I see Chucky, I'm going to twist his head off and shove it up his own butthole so he can see his insides. Then I'm going to take his head back out of his butthole and reattach his head back onto his doll body.
Good, because I think Chucky's lame as hell.
So do I. We had fun too, MJ Cinema. It was a good continuation of last night. We got down. We got the mystery solved and resolved on Tim Atkins' house. Sylvia Mathis is asking Tim, when you move, tell us when.
Yeah, don't, Tim, don't.
I would not, Tim. Don't fall for that clickbait. Don't fall for that clickbait. All right. Hey, Zach.
Peace.
It was fun, dude. The next live stream next Friday.
Sounds good.
We'll do Friday the 13th, man.
Friday the 13th on Friday. Fuck yeah. Okay, that works.
That works for me, man.
Works. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Peace, guys.
Thanks, everybody, for being on the live stream, man. We'll see you next Friday.
See yous.